Dewana Blanding, also known as Dank Demoss, claimed she was trying to get a Detroit Lions watch party when her Lyft driver refused to provide her service, saying she wouldn't fit in his sedan.
Okay, this is crazy work. So, like bro just said, this female, they're calling her plus size. No, she's not plus size. She's morbidly obese. She's obese. She's suing Lyft because the driver denied her a ride based on her weight. A Detroit rapper has filed a civil lawsuit against share ride company Lyft, saying a driver refused her service because of her weight. In a complaint filed Monday in Wayne County Circuit Court, Dewana Blanding, who is known professionally as Dank Demoss, said that on January 18th, she had paid for a Lyft from her home in Detroit to a football watch party at her cousin's house for the playoffs, for the Lions game. Lyft driver pull up. It was like a scene out of Friday. You know, on the phone, you like, man, what you look like? Yeah, Janet Jackson. He pull up like, bitch, you look more like Freddie Jackson. Big as hell. What the fuck going on? He look at her. Mind you, this is a regular Lyft. This isn't a Lyft XL. He pull up in a Benz, a little baby Benz, like a sedan. Probably had the 300. Look at her. There's no way you're fitting in the car.
You ain't finna have my shit dragging down the street.
There's no way you fitting in the car, and there's no way you're finna have my shit dragging down the street if I do put you in this car. So he told her, basically, you're gonna have to call a Lyft XL. She says he's discriminating. She goes out and gets a lawyer. Mind you, through all of this ordeal, she starts dropping promo videos for her music. She's dropping Instagram reels, YouTube shorts. I seen her in the back of a Ford pickup, and she could barely fit in the cab, the back.
They had her in the front seat of a Jeep, and her stomach was overlapping the steering wheel.
Right, so she can't fit in the back of a pickup truck. So I don't even think an Uber XL would have helped. What she needed was to call a damn flatbed. She needed to call a flatbed to come hook her big ass up and drive her across town.
This could have, not my fault. Go ahead. This could have been a whole ploy, because it's like, you know damn well you ain't fitting in regular cars. Now it's not even to the point where it's like, oh, you discriminate, or y'all bad, she fat. Like, people is fat. You know you fat. It's not no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You wasn't gonna fit. Automatically when you call a Lyft, they give you the option to call the big trucks that you ride in, like you said, the XLs or the black trucks that the celebrities and stuff be riding in. You should have jumped in one of them where they got 3 rows for you. You can lay the row down and you can get all the way in that bitch. Because even if you try to get in the bin, I'm trying to imagine how you would have put her in. Would you go the long way and make her lay on her stomach? That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. The back seat, you can put the seat all the way up. You still gonna be, it's gonna be all bad.
I'm telling you, he had his music playing, thinking he was picking up a regular sized passenger. He pulled up, seen this walrus outside, and his music scratched, his paused. Like, what the fuck? I know you ain't think you finna get in the back seat of here. Like, look, man, just call an Uber XL, blase, blah. How is this discrimination?
I think
Go ahead.
No, I think because you know how women get. She probably got in her feelings the way he must have got at her about it. That's the only thing I can assume. And I don't like to assume shit, but that's the only thing I could really think of to make you mad. Like, now you just got to call another Uber. Like, you can't fit.
I'm telling you, there's no way she would have even fitted in an Uber XL. She needed to call a freight train. You know how they move packages across country in one of them freight carts? She's literally that big. They said she's pushing about 500 pounds. That is the size of like a baby polar bear, a mid-sized polar bear.
And if you ever seen 600-pound Life, y'all know you can't fit. And even with that stuff, you barely moving around. And it's not even just the fact that you can't fit. It's the portions of where the fat is at. Like, the stomach is out, is hanging down here. So you have to pick that motherfucker up, sit it up, man. That shit don't work.
She's half a ton. She's a human blob, literally. This is the effects of the body positivity movement, because for the last 4 years, y'all have been lying to these obese people, telling them that their bodies are acceptable. No, it's not. Obesity is the definition of unhealthy. It's the definition of unacceptable. And she's not even just like a big girl. Because, you know, some big girls be sexy depending on where the fat lie. It's a lot of curvy big girls that look good. They wear the weight good, even though technically they're overweight. No, she is a blob. My 600-pound Life, she's half a ton. This is half a ton walking around and got the nerve to try to start a rap career. Like, what's up with this trying to promote these super obese rappers? Because you got her and you got old boy on the stage with a motherfucking oxygen tank talking about I can't put my cup down.
That nigga said he finna jump in the crowd. You see that? They told that nigga you liable to kill somebody. They like, you sure that's a good idea? He said, I'm gonna do it. My fans gonna do. They gonna hold me up. I said, this nigga
half a ton talking about even the crowd surf.
I want to see Cud do it. He gonna crush the shit out of somebody. Fat.
Hey, what's wild is she weighs probably almost as much as the car. She's like 1/3 of the weight of the total car. So there's no way she can get in. But like real shit, we got to go back to shaming people. Shaming works. If you ever played sports and you sucked and your teammate shamed you and your coach shamed you, guess what? You made it your motherfucking mission to get better. Because you like, I'm not about to keep getting clowned. I'm not fumbling no more. I'm not dropping the ball no more. You're going to work at your craft. You let these fat fucks walk around, busted, disgusted. She can barely walk. She can barely stand, barely breathe. She's rapping. She's out of breath every 2 bars. And y'all in the comments, oh, go sis, you look good. No, it's disgusting. By every metric of the word disgusting. There's no positive to her walking around. I know there's a polar opposite to everything. I can't find one positive to what she got going on weight-wise. It's not it. There's no way to sugarcoat it. You need to get in the gym. Like, real shit. I don't even think Ozempic could help that. Her shit is crazy. Go look at the picture. She's literally the blob. And y'all are not being honest with people. And this is what this creates.
Now, you're right. And people going to think it's harsh, but it's more harsh to allow somebody to keep just flooding over with obesity. It's way worse because when they, God forbid, but if they drop tomorrow after eating a cheeseburger, then you'll be like, damn, I should have helped them. Or damn, I should have did this. But I think what's going on nowadays, the way the world is set up, so many people is weak mentally that the way we came up, shaming you will give you the opposite drive. But nowadays, they ready to commit suicide. They ready to check out when you start shaming them, especially how it get online. It get ugly. But if she's putting herself in the spotlight, you know that comes with everything.
Listen, the official definition of obesity, they say obesity is a complex disease. Obesity is literally a disease. It's labeled as a disease involving having too much body fat, which increases the risk of many other health problems. That's not positive. Nothing about that definition is positive. So if you're promoting body positivity and you're labeling obesity under that, you're a fucking liar, you're delusional, and you really don't care about the person.
In fact, I was just finna say that because if I'm fat and you don't tell me, or if I really don't recognize it and I'm that delusional, you don't like me, cuz you hate me at that point.
Exactly, especially to the degree of fat she is. She's almost 500 pounds. I think they said she was about 490 or something crazy like that. That is literally a cheeseburger away from a heart attack. Her arteries clogged up. Her joints are done. Like her joints are grinding like bad brakes. She has no reflexes, no nothing. And y'all are steady telling her she's beautiful. No, you look disgusting. Your health is in danger. Like if you ever played a video game and they got the health bar from green to red, her shit is like on the last percentage of red. It's almost over with. And y'all are promoting that. Y'all are the real evil people, not the ones telling her the truth. Yeah, the truth hurts, but you know what hurts more? Your fat ass having a damn heart attack and can't fit in the casket. They got to just dig a ditch with a backhoe and just dump your big ass in that motherfucker. You can't fit in no casket. Like real shit. So there's no way she should be able to win this case. And there should be no way anybody even took her seriously.
But what's crazy is that you should be able to refuse a ride if you want to. That's like if you pull up, somebody acting a fool. If you pull up, it's a damn smoker smoking a motherfucking pipe or just acting crazy, doing something different. You should be able to have the right to refuse if you believe that this is not going to be beneficial. This is not going to work for you as a Lyft driver. You don't have to accept every ride that comes your way. He's the one out losing out on the money. So how can y'all be like, I'm discriminating? Yes, you discriminate to an extent if it comes to what if I put you in my ride now I can't lift no more? What if that was his only source of income? Should he take that risk?
No, facts. And I'm a private contractor as a Lyft driver. Yeah, I'm working for Lyft, but they're paying me per ride.
By my hours and the
my
things
hours,
I choose
my
to
mileage.
do.
So
Yeah.
I have the right to refuse any stranger getting in my car. I don't got to let your fat ass in the car. That's not discrimination. That's you're too big. You literally can't fit. It's not like he just looked at her and said, you know what? You're fat. I'm not picking you up because you're fat. No, you can't fit through the door of my car. I would have to put you on the fucking roof of the car, strap you down with some tie downs, and drive you around that way. And pray to God you don't fall off the goddamn roof. I got to strap you to the top like a Christmas tree.
That's crazy.
You can't fit through the door. So where are we at as a country that, number one, a lawyer would even take this case? That's a money grab. That's a money grab,
for him.
And that's publicity. Exactly.
And he finna tell her, I'm finna get you a bankroll out of this.
Exactly. Yeah. So this is all a ploy. It's free promo for the lawyer. It's a money grab for the lawyer. For her, it's publicity for her music. I believe they said the story got shared up to upwards of 8 million times since the story broke. And like I said, she's been releasing music the entire time. Her big ass is sitting on the back of a damn Ford Bronco, barely hanging off that motherfucker rapping. Like, come on, man. We got to be really serious in this world because these are the people that are influencing people. They're letting these people influence the youth. They're making it seem this is normal. This is not normal. Get a plane ticket. Go anywhere outside the U.S. I dare you. You will not spot one single person that fucking big.
It's crazy though too, because now it gets to a point. Say she do win the case, every other fat person about her size might as well do the same thing and hope they get denied. They're gonna be suing the shit out of Lyft.
Oh, that's what's gonna happen. If she wins that case, it's gonna be an influx of obese people ordering Lyfts, regular Lyfts, knowing they can't fit inside just to get the lawsuit. That's gonna be the new lick.
And Lyft gonna be like, nope, but we ain't accepting people if you X amount of pounds. They're gonna put a clause in their shit at some point.
Exactly. Now to protect the drivers.
But then now you're really discriminating at that point because it's like, well, if you weigh a certain amount of weight, we don't have to give you a ride.
It's like them fat ass people who go to Six Flags or Knott's Berry Farm or any
exactly. Is
park.
that discriminating if you can't hop on a motherfucking roller coaster?
And the damn strap won't go over the fat. It won't even strap in. So you can't get on this ride even if we want to let you on a ride. And then they say, oh, you discriminating because I'm fat. Make the seat bigger. No, people don't have, the world doesn't revolve around your fat ass. That's not even normal weight. Look at a skeleton. Look at an x-ray of a skeleton. How small that is. Because y'all go, oh, she big bone. No, I never seen a fat skeleton. The world does not have to put extra fucking airplane seats because somebody's so fat they can't fit in one. So now we got to put 3 in a row and let you take up a whole row and eliminate 2 possible extra seats of 2 different people who could have caught this flight? No, you're fat as fuck. If you can't fit in the car, you can't ride in the car. If you can't fit on a roller coaster, you don't get on the roller coaster. If you can't fit on a plane, you don't get to get on the plane. Go lose some fucking weight or stay your fat ass at home and wait to roll over and die. Because that's all you doing anyway.
Nah, she chasing her dreams, but it's just you gotta have an exclusive driver. Stop trying to get on Lyft. It shouldn't even been all this serious. You should have just ordered another one. Ordered a truck from the beginning. They show you the shit. SUV, the regular cars, and you order one. You probably want to pay less, maybe. That's what it was, because you got the smaller car to pay less. But get you an SUV. Get the shit with the seats, lay down. Be smarter. Now you feeling like you discriminated against? It's crazy work. And now ain't no telling the nigga probably lost his damn job because of that.
You know what? I don't think Lyft would have got rid of him.
They'll get rid of you. You know how much attention Lyft getting right now because of that? If they lose that case, Lyft getting banged.
Nah, for sure they're going to get banged. But I don't see any judge in the country saying that she's going to win this case. I don't see any judge ruling in her favor. Maybe the last 4 years when Biden was in office and you could be a bird and identify as a damn couch cushion if you wanted to. But Trump is back in office and things are going back to normal. And I don't see anybody recognizing this as even sane. It's literally insane.
This should be case closed at the first preliminary.
Because when she walks in the courtroom, she's not going to be able to fit in any of the chairs in the courtroom. So if you can't even fit in this chair, I know you couldn't fit in his car. Because this chair ain't no wider than maybe the car door. So it should have been case, like, lady, get up out of here. You got your free promo for your music. Real shit. If anybody care about you, they're going to walk you to a gym, a personal trainer, and a dietitian. I would say Ozempic, but Ozempic is giving people bone problems and causing diseases, eating your bone marrow. So you might not want to fuck with the Ozempic. She might need to go on a permanent 72-hour fast around the clock every 3 days. Every 3 days, she need to just stop eating completely, just straight water. What's that watermelon fast dude on Facebook went on?
Yeah, then he killed himself. I think I ate watermelon for like a year straight.
Hey, the nigga's skin started turning green. He was losing so many nutrients and vitamins.
Cuz thought he was viral too. Nigga, I'm on all watermelon. Cuz he going nuts. Nigga, your natural juices, nigga. That's all you need.
Hey, that nigga turned into a fucking zombie, nigga.
Yeah, that nigga was wild.
That's crazy. But yeah, lady, lose some weight. I'm telling you this as someone who genuinely cares about people being fit. Like, I really despise obesity. America's the fattest country in the world because we lie to people. It's not okay to keep lying to people. Your health is in danger. You're not going to make it to old age at half a ton. You're half a ton.
You should want to, because when you start performing and doing all that, you should want to be able to perform. You should want to be able to jump in the crowd, get the best of your experience. Nobody like being fat. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If they do, they capping.
Look at the spokesperson for obesity has been losing weight rapidly and enjoying it and sharing it to the world. She's on a mission.
They don't even go viral for her no more.
Yeah, Lizzo disappeared because they were only promoting her to promote you being fat and lazy so they can keep you indoctrinated. And they know you can't fight back. You're fat. You're going to do whatever we say. So that's the way that they keep control, is to keep you fat. So lose some weight, lady. But yeah, let's move on.